The derivative function. Here's a practice problem for you. I'd like you to solve it and then look into my solution. The question is, at what point on the hyperbola xy equals to 12 is the tangent line parallel to the line y equals to 5 minus 3x? So try to solve this problem and then look into my solution, right? Here is how I would like to solve it. Now, first thing is, we need to find equation of the given line so that we know what slope are we looking for. So the line given to us is y equals to 5 minus 3x. That means slope of this line m is equals to minus 3, correct? So that is the slope of the given line. That means we need to find a point on the hyperbola xy equals to 12 where the slope is minus 3. That's what we need to do. So we have a function xy equals to 12 which we could write as y equals to 12 over x. So that's a very critical step, right? So many times I've seen students getting lost here itself, right? Now we will use power rule. So it's better to write this function in the form of 12 times x to the power of minus 1, right? So when you write like this, then it becomes simpler, right? Now, what is dy by dx? dy by dx is derivative of this function, d dx of the function 12 x to the power of minus 1. So it's a constant multiplied by a function. So we'll use the rule, right? And get the answer. So from here, let me continue on this side. So the derivative of this function will be, we write dy over dx is equals to 12 times the constant, exponent is minus 1, times x to the power of minus 1 minus 1, which will give me minus 2. Is that okay? So we get minus 12 over x squared. So that is the derivative of this function in general, right? Now we need to find this point x so that at that point x we get a slope of minus 3. So let us say at x equals to a, slope equals to minus 3, right? Now let's equate it. Slope is this. So we have to find that. So we are saying that dy by dx at x equals to a, we need a slope of minus 3. But what is the slope? Slope is minus 12 over x squared. So we'll replace this with a. We say minus 12 over a squared, and that should be equals to minus 3. That is what we're trying to say, right? So from here we can find the x coordinate of our point, right? So the x coordinate of the point will be, we'll cross multiply and solve for a. So we get a squared equals to minus 12 over minus 3, which is plus 4, and this implies that a is equals to plus minus square root of 4, right? And that means there are 2 points, plus minus 2. So this is the x coordinate of our point, right? Now the equation is y equals to 12 over x. So x could be plus 2 or minus 2. Therefore the y coordinate will be equals to 12 over plus minus 2, right? So we get two answers here. If it is plus 2, then we get 6, right? So we get plus minus 6 as our coordinate, right? And therefore we can get our answer, and that is, if the x coordinate is plus 2, then the y coordinate will be, so for both, when we plug it in, y equals to 6. And if the coordinate is minus 2, then we get minus 6. So these are the 2 points at which the slope of the tangent line will be parallel to this and will be equal to minus 3, right? So I hope that helps you to understand how to solve these problems. Important thing to note is that when you have a function like this, it's better to write explicitly what y is and then apply the power rule, okay? So that is how you can use power rule and then solve this question very easily. I hope you understand. Thanks and all the best.